Hi guys, it's Sam from Creatively Sam's, and I'm getting a start to my fall decorating. I've had this little guy in mind for about 6 months, and I'm finally getting around to doing them. If you want to see how I did this, stay tuned. It's coming up next. I originally got this styrofoam pumpkin at Walmart, and it was that bright orange, and I couldn't stand the shade, so I gave it a couple coats of mango. And then this one I got from the Dollar Tree, and it was really dark orange, and it had brown and green markings on it. So what I did was I took some mango, some khaki, and a couple drops of white, mixed it together, and gave it 3 coats. So they're drying. I got an 8-inch cake round, and you know I use them all the time. And I got some raffia. What I'm going to do is cut some pieces kind of short and cover the entire cake round. And I'm just going to use hot glue to put that down. And how I'm doing this is I'm just taking a little bunch of the raffia that I cut and putting some hot glue down. And pressing it in place. I cannot believe how messy this is, but I know I know how I want it to look, so I want to keep at it. Little empty spaces like this, I'll just fill in with another little bunch. And it doesn't have to be completely covered because I'm going to be adding some leaves in here too. But eventually, this little guy is going to go in the center. But right now, anything that's hanging over too long, I'm going to give it a haircut. Oops. And other than a couple of little bits and pieces here and there, this is just about done and ready to be the base. I started playing around with my leaves, and these I thought were entirely too dark. That burnt orange is just a little too orange, but I did like the way that the yellow ones looked. So I'm going to go through all my leaves and pull out all the ones with yellow. Okay, I'm going to glue down the pumpkin to the center, and he's going to need lots of glue. And I'm going to press down on it so that it gets in between all that raffia. And now I'm going to start gluing in some leaves. That stem's way too long. Okay, now I can start filling in with some of these little ones, and I'll be putting them in here. And after I moved the paints out of the way and had some room to move, I'm not quite sure if I'm going to double them up or not. I'll see how it looks when it's done. Yeah, maybe a couple spots. Okay, the base is just about done. And I don't know if you can see all of that or not, but I'm going to move on to the next one. And I'm just going to glue this on top of the other pumpkin. And I think I want it like that. Okay, now I want to give him a little face. So I'm taking a Sharpie. And just about in the middle, just going to draw a couple of the half circles. And you can use fabric paint for this. You can use chalk paint. You can use regular paint, which I may touch this up with regular paint. A little bit of eyelashes to give them a little character. And yeah, I think he needs regular paint. So I'll be back in a flash. Okay, I got a little bit of black paint and a detail brush. And I'm just going to go over these lines. And give him a little nose while I'm at it. And of course he has to have a smile. And when this dries, I'm going to put a little white dot to give him a direction look, which is something that my best friend taught me years and years ago. So we'll let this dry and I'll come back and give him his little white dots. And I just have a little bit of white paint, same detail brush, and you just put a little tiny dot. And it gives him personality and a direction. Okay, now he needs a hat. So, what I did was, I cut a piece of felt that I thought was going to be big enough. And I'm going to cut this into a circle. Or at least I'm going to try. I do have a tendency to cut an oval instead of a circle unless I would use a pattern. But that's not too bad. Just round it off a little bit more. Okay, I'm going to cut a small hole in the center. And I'm going to take a piece of felt and make a little cone. Just going to glue that into place. I think I want it about yay high, so that's where I'm going to cut it off at. I'm going to keep rounding this off. And I'm going to use this to decide how big I actually need the hole. And I'm going to make the hole just a little bit smaller than this. And I just need to round that hole off a little bit, and I think this one's going to be good. And that fits kind of nice. I like it. So I'm just going to add a little glue to the underside. And press that into place. Ooh, hot. Okay, I'm going to make the ends look a little ragged. And it's also going to help it stand up. Glue that into place. Maybe not. I think you need some ribbon. So this is ribbon I got from the Dollar Tree. And I'm just going to glue a little bit on the end. Put it at the seam. And add a little glue around. And keep going until I get it all the way around. Trying to cover that seam, but most of it's not going to show anyway. That is hot. Ooh. Okay, and put a little more glue up in here to get it to sit better. And now we're going to glue the end. And let's glue the hat down. Okay, he's getting there. Now he needs something for his neck. And I think he needs a bow to match his hat. So I'm going to fishtail the ends of these just by folding it in half. And you go from the corner to the center of the fold. And that gives you your fishtail. Okay, and right in the middle, I'm going to put a little dab of glue. And bring that over. He's starting to take on some personality. And I think he needs a little raffia. Just little tiny pieces here and there under the hat. Just cut a little teeny tiny bit there. Put a little hot glue on the back. I'm going to put that up underneath. Boy, I do manage to drip glue, don't I? I guess I should give him a little in the back. And gluing that in also helps to keep the brim of the hat down. Looks like I'll be touching up with the mango paint again. Yeah. He's almost done. I think he needs a little more color. And I had these smaller leaves that I'd gotten at the Dollar Tree last year. And that's a little too big, so I'm going to cut them. And glue them in around his little head. And I'll be back when I get that done. I think he needs something for his bow and his hat. So I pulled out some stickers that I've had for quite a while. And oops. As I've learned in the past, stickers don't stick to felt very well. So I'm going to put a little dab of glue on the back. I really wish I had some sunflower stickers, but I don't. So we'll make do with what I have. And it doesn't show up real well. Yeah, green looks pretty decent. And the gold ties in with the bow. And I think I'm going to call him done. If you like what you saw, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and happy creating, everyone.